Now, why can't the man that shot my son stand up and admit it? The words of Mark Duggan's mother speaking on the anniversary of his death. In her first television interview, Pam Duggan told this programme she wants justice for her son and questions why police decided to shoot instead of arrest the father of four. She disputes that her son's death triggered last year's riots, as our Home Affairs correspondent Simon Israel now reports.
Thursday, the 4th of August last year, around 6:15 in the evening was when it happened. But it took many more days before the mother of Mark Duggan came to believe that it was her son police had shot dead.
It took 4 weeks for the police to come to my house and tell me about my son. I was in denial. The only time I believed it was when it was on the news and my sister phoned me and the girl that was sat with me all day said it, and I still didn't believe it. I say, no, it can't be my son. It's not my son. He's not that silly to do what they say that he was doing.
So what was the turning point here?
I haven't got a turning point.
When was the point came when you did believe, when you had to believe?
When I had to believe, when I buried him. And that's when I believed it, when I buried him. I don't want to get what's said.
Right.
This is her first TV interview. A year has gone by, still no answers, so she's decided it's time to speak her mind.
Why can't this man that shot my child, my son, just say, well...
Stand up and be calm.
Stand up and admit it. Because you killed him.
But would that be enough for you?
Well, it'd be a little part of me, yeah.
2 days after the shooting, Tottenham erupted. The riots followed a demonstration by Mark Duggan's family and friends on that Saturday. The family blamed the police for that escalation into mayhem.
The riot didn't start because of Mark's death, but it obviously angered a lot of people to make them want to get up and do something. But that wasn't us. We as a family were at home.
You didn't go on the demonstration?
I couldn't.
When you look back at how those on the demonstration were treated, what do you think?
I was treated terrible. Because it was outside Tottenham police station for so long, just waiting for one answer. I even see it on the news when they was lifting up the blinds, the police, and smiling. I see that on the telly. What are they smiling for? That means you're taking the mickey out of my son, innit? You're just looking through your blinds and laughing at everyone down there. They went for a peaceful march to find out why my son was killed. This is nothing about no riots. And they keep placing that every time there's something about my son, the riots are next to it. Why are they doing that?
A gun which was wrapped in a sock was found at the scene of the shooting. Mark Duggan's DNA was not on the gun, but his fingerprints were found on a box that had contained it. He was killed by a single gunshot wound to the chest and received a second wound to his right arm.
He was shot twice. You know, 31 officers, imagine that. You know, you're on your own with one cab driver. You're on your own, 31 officers surrounding him, and then shot him. All right, why didn't you shoot him once and disarm him? Or put him into prison?
Well, disarm him.
At least he'd still be there, wouldn't he? And see his children and all that lot. But we're never going to see him again. And I don't say shot, I say assassinated.
The Independent Police Complaints Commission says its year-long inquiry will be completed by the end of this month. A coroner awaits its findings, but Channel 4 News understands the police officers involved have still not been interviewed. So how complete can an inquiry be without something as crucial as questioning those involved?